Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Let's talk some Dogecoin. And as you wake up and you see this market in this kind of recovery, this is a good thing to see here on the charts. I pulled up the crypto bubble to start this video off because I want to start it in the right direction. And we will be talking all things Dogecoin. All right, I want to share with you guys a little bit what's going on in their price recovery. And I want to give you guys my thoughts because we have started a reversal. And as it relates to Dogecoin, there are some numbers that you have to understand because we are seeing an upgrade as well going on within Dogecoin. And now, even so, 73% of Dogecoin holders fall into this very important category. And it's probably my favorite category in crypto. So I want to share that with you guys right here on the channel. But before we get into it, make sure you guys all subscribe down below. Smash that like button. And if you have not done so, please feel free to put that DOGE down below in the comments. And let's get into the talk. All right. So before we do, today's channel sponsor is Margex. If you do any leverage trading, make sure you use my link down below. Quite frankly, there's been some kind of indication to me with some of the feedback that I get that if you look at the leaderboards, you see what people are doing on Margex. A lot of people have been having success trading Ethereum and Bitcoin with leverage, especially with what's going on with this ETF. The ETF noise, as well as Bitcoin hitting all-time highs. You are seeing a lot of gains. So even if you don't want to use it, still register to claim up to $10,000 in bonuses. You can do that by using my link down below. And also, you have to remember something. There's no KYC, so make sure you do your own due diligence. Make sure it's right for you in the area that you're located. And if you do sign up, like I said, go over there, check out that copy trading feature because that's where you can see the leaderboard. And you can copy each and every move by one of those traders right here on Margex. So like I said, if you want to start trading with leverage, links down below. But this is what we came here to talk about. All right, I did share with you guys a little bit about kind of Dogecoin, and there's something very important in terms of a number that we have to talk about. But now, 9th in market cap, I do want to share a little bit into the trading view. You can see here, we are flashing momentum up here using my trading indicator. So for those of you that get into the swing trading kind of deal, this is where you can look at Dogecoin starting to get this next leg up. But we can zoom out, and I know these are 1 hour candles, so you have to forgive me. I like to look at my trading indicator on more of the daily wicks, okay? But this is kind of where you're looking. Dogecoin, and this is not zoomed in. It's not the scale, so just bear with me for a second here. And forgive my artwork because a lot of that is based off of past data. But you can see how we busted down and broke down almost back to where we were at in March of 2024, giving back all of these gains, right? So all of these gains that we're looking at, they were all wiped away, and then all of a sudden bouncing off of that support. So that's very important to understand because now these two blue lines, that is the go zone for Dogecoin. That's where we need to be. That's when I think the market's healthy, where Dogecoin's comfortable at. 13 to 16 cents, that is my kind of where I see as being the actual true floor and ceiling where we're going to be trading very comfortably. Yes, we can break out a little bit like we did right here. You can see right here we broke out very briefly. Yes, we can break down like we did right here, but we have bounced right here, and now we're bouncing again right here. So this is kind of where you can find Dogecoin on discount. That's just kind of my view on it, how I look at it, and especially with Bitcoin at all-time highs. We all know how Dogecoin kind of trades alongside Bitcoin more so than other cryptos. So just kind of my 2 cents. As always, remember, like I say, not financial advice. Just sharing with you guys kind of my thoughts within the chart within Dogecoin. All right, but this is kind of where we're at. The main story. 73% of holders in profits. Okay, that is the very important metric for 73%. 67% of Dogecoin holders. It's very important to understand that they are long-term investors. They are hodlers. They are people that have been holding Dogecoin for over a year. Now, that's going to be very important because when we have all these bumps and bruises along the way, these rocky roads, these are the people that I'm not counting on or factoring in on them selling. All right. So when we test all these kind of, floors, when we break down like we're doing right now, these people are still in the profit. So it doesn't really bother them as much. They're not really selling. And quite frankly, they're not even out there doing anything. So a lot of times I wonder how many of these wallets are actually active. We do cover some crazy stories when you see Dogecoin whale has awoken. That's usually the headline that I get. But it's all just a bunch of smoke. Personally, I think that these people are sitting on gold and they're just holding it out and literally just being hodlers. So that's kind of how I feel about it. We're looking at, Dogecoin trending towards more so being in the overbought category in terms of the RSI. We're seeing a lot of kind of good support between buying and selling. I think that's something where it's very important. That's most indicated too by some of these other metrics, right? The flow of money is the most important one. I think that's where you're seeing a lot of the same amount of buying, same amount of selling. So the money flow is about equal. But then the last thing I do want to talk to you guys about is the Dogecoin core upgrade. Okay, this is where we have 1.14.8. That's obviously just like with every upgrade in crypto. They're going to try to increase stability, efficiency, and security. So that's kind of what we see. Whenever we get these updates, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm a nerd and understand fully anything about core upgrades and node versions and all that. I'm a trader. I'm not a developer. I'm just going to be honest with you. So that's kind of where I'm at. For transparency's sake, so when we're doing this, you guys let me know in the comments. Will this make a splash? Is this something where Dogecoin, can bank on this upgrade, or is this just another kind of stop along the road? So let me know in the comments. But this is something where we can couple this with a lot of the other metrics, right? We talked about some of the RSI interest, but the one thing that's very important though is the open interest. I like that as a very strong tipping point, right? If we're getting a lot of open interest, that's usually when I see the floodgates open up a little bit, and then there will probably be a correction. But I mean, crypto is about as cyclical as it comes, in my opinion. I've been trading, studying. Sometimes I can wake up and I already know what it's going to do tomorrow because of what the markets have done in the past. If there's a crazy headline, if something crazy happens on the chart, you kind of can piggyback off of people's emotions a lot in crypto. So in some form or fashion, in my opinion, it's easier than trading traditional finance because of that reason. But the secret is staying up to date and staying early. So that's kind of what I want to share with you guys. Dogecoin holders are long-term and Dogecoin holders are profitable. Okay, that's kind of what we're looking at. 67% over a year and 73% at this price level are in profit. So keep that in mind. Stay the course. I think Dogecoin is poised to get back to where we were at. I think this is, if you actually care about what I had to do on the chart, you can see right here, 13 to 16 cents. Right now, all of this going on right here that I drew that kind of half circle. I don't know why I didn't draw one over here, but I'll draw a bigger one. All right, all this action below this 13 cents range, this is all, in my opinion, Dogecoin on clearance aisle 3. So just my thoughts. You're welcome to believe and do whatever you want with whatever you choose to do so in crypto. This is not financial advice. I just make these videos to tell you guys how I feel on a day-to-day basis. So appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Like I said, if you haven't done so, please subscribe down below. Check out the links down below as well for Margex if you want to get signed up and start trading some leverage. And we'll see you guys all tomorrow. Cheers.